The hell war.
Give me Revelation 1.
I know a little something, but I just don't kick it too much. I know a little something.
Good. Revelation 1 and 1.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
He's about to give you the revealing of Jesus Christ. Go to 14. Revelation 1, verse 14. Revelation 1, verse 14.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who on this planet got woolly hair? That's right. Only black people got woolly hair. This guy got stringy dog hair, right? Good.
As white as snow.
He got fully white woolly hair. Good.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was red because there's a prophecy in Genesis 49 that said that his eyes would be red with wine. He drank wine. That's why what was Christ, one of his first miracles, his very first miracle. Everybody know that.
When he broke the bread, he fed all them people.
No, his first miracle. What his first miracle?
What's the first one?
Turn water into wine. Right. So it's not a sin.
That's when he fed all the people with the fish.
No. This was at a wine feast when he turned water into wine. So it's just showing you that it's not wrong that you actually can drink wine, regardless of what they tell you. But that's why his eyes were red, because the prophecy said that his eyes would be red with wine. He drank wine in moderation. Go ahead.
And his feet
His
like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn anything in a furnace, what color is it? If you burn anything, if you burn white rice in the furnace, what color is it? Yeah, it's gonna be black. So this is more of a depiction of Jesus than this guy. But they say these people are the Jews. But Christ is a black man. So who are those people over there that's saying that they the Jews? Revelations 2.
Before you go, let me ask you this. Me and Da Vinci, that's where they took it from.
Yeah, that's who designed this picture. This picture was designed by Leonardo da Vinci. This guy actually lived. His name was Cesare Borgia. Yeah, see, this is his real true name. But they pushed that on us in slavery. Made us think that
Jesus never called himself a Christian.
That's right. Jesus was an actual Jew. His nationality was an Israelite.
He was Hebrew, huh?
Give me that in Hebrews 12, and I'm about to show you what you
Black man.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If Jesus Christ is black, who are the people, the white people over there saying that they are the Jews? It's gonna give you an idea of who the actual Jews are.
7 and 14.
7 and 14.
About King James too, huh?
Yeah, black man. Good. You get all that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Judah is the top tribe of the Israelites. So our Lord sprang out of Judah. You know, most likely what you consider like yourself an African American, y'all will be from the tribe of Judah as well. You know, as of all these other people, these are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. We are actually Israelites according to the Bible. And God gave us laws, statutes, and commandments that we're supposed to keep. That's why we're in this downward spiral. That's why we in this hell that we're in. Give me that in Deuteronomy 20. I'm going to give you some. This is what happened to us. This is why we're in this position. Go to Deuteronomy 28, 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So this was Moses talking to the children of Israel, to these people. He was telling them way back then, he said, listen, God gave us these laws that he want us to follow. Said, now if y'all do these laws, go to Deuteronomy 21:1. I'm gonna give you the plus side. I gave you the bad side for 21. Go back to
So which tribe started worshiping the pagans first?
Ephraim. That's the so-called Puerto Rican.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently
So he's saying that we should listen to
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
The Most High created us to rule this planet. He created us to be above all the nations. But he gave us laws that we're supposed to follow. And because we didn't follow them, he put curses. Go back to 15 and read that again. That's the plus
so
side.
into sex,
Huh?
different language.
What you mean?
When he broke everybody into the different languages and different sections.
Well, what you mean in the Tower of Babel?
Yeah, after that.
Yeah, after that, now he's dealing with nations because he only chose one nation to fight. So go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken
So if we don't listen to what the Most High says,
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
now let me show you a few of the curses and you tell me who this fits. Go to 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee,
The Lord sent them against these enemies against us because we didn't do his commandments. Go ahead.
in hunger,
And hunger, where do you get your food from? Ultimately, what nation of people we gotta buy our food from? Huh? No. I'm saying what nationality of people we have to get our food from. Regardless of any food on this planet gotta be bought from a specific nation of people. Do we control the food distribution? Go ahead. 40.
in hunger, and in thirst.
In thirst, where do we get our water from? Who do we got to go to get our water? What nation of people we have to go to get our water?
I'm totally lost. What nation?
Huh?
You have to tell me,
all right,
'cause I don't know.
all right. Let me break it down. When you need when you say like you want,
Who is the Caucasian?
you don't notice them on there, right?
Mhm.
All right. This going go ahead, read it again, start from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now he's calling these people, these nation of people, enemies
Right.
to these people.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Which the
Right.
Lord shall send against thee in hunger,
In hunger, we got to go to a specific nation of people.
Right.
Go ahead.
and in thirst,
We got to go to them same people for our water.
and in nakedness,
And in our clothes, we got to go to that same nation of people.
and in want of all things.
Anything you could think of, we got to go to those people for.
Who's that? The Chinese people?
Go ahead. I'm going to bring that up. Not just them. Go ahead. Not just them. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck,
Who put yokes of iron on the black people's necks?
Caucasian.
Not just them, though. Go ahead.
until he have destroyed thee.
Right now, we completely destroyed. We don't know who we are. We don't even know who our enemies are. I mean, we literally pulling out who we got to go to all this time. You thinking it's Chinese, which they are one of the enemies. They are one of them. Give me that in 83, Psalms 83. It's a bunch of nations that's keeping these people
So how
down.
they came about? Tell me how y'all get what y'all get. How they come about?
What you mean? How
Caucasian.
they come about? What you mean? How they came on top?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, where they come from, where they just started at.
Oh well, they came from God. God created all
Yeah, I
people.
know that.
Right. So they come from all people. But give me Leviticus 25.
Cause they, you know they ain't got the, they ain't
Yeah,
got
hold
the,
that 25.
they ain't got the pill, the what the hell they call it that we got in our skin keep us from getting
Melanin.
sunburn. Yeah, they ain't got that.
Right, right. That's right. They don't. But even the people that do have melanin, you know, they'll give me 25 and Look, let me show you the difference between it, because remember I told you, he said these people were supposed to rule the planet. Now we were supposed to actually deal with our people differently than we dealt with everybody else. But since we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High put those people over us. Give me that. Leviticus 25, 45.
The book of Leviticus.
Hold on, go ahead. Hold on. What you say?
How we supposed to deal with
Read it. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 25, verse 45. Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you,
The strangers were the people that sojourned among us, like the white man, the Chinese man. See, you notice you don't see them people on this list. So he's about to give you how we're supposed to deal with it. Go ahead.
of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they begot in your land, and they shall be your possession.
Our possession. Go ahead.
And ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children.
So instead of us going into slavery, our job was to put them in slavery. And that's going to happen again when the black Messiah actually comes back. Finish that.
Right, so we were supposed to put those people in this thing. I don't. You think
I
so?
know.
We are written.
But what I'm saying is slavery. I don't think that was just.
That's the way.
You don't-
That
you
was
don't
the
think-
way.
I don't think nobody was supposed
That was
to
the
be
way
in
back then.
slavery.
That
We
was how
just
they was
been
living.
What do you think God
That was the
think?
way
What do you-
back then. That's how
Let me
they
ask
was
you something.
living.
Let me ask
I don't think
you.
so. I had a plan in it.
Give me let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. What you think of God think about the other nations of people?
Wait, I'm sorry. What that was?
What do you think he feels about the other nations of people?
I mean, I guess we tried to like people.
You think he loves that? You think he loves
Yeah.
everybody? All right.
Yeah.
Give me
I mean, love is the greatest commandment, right? So I feel like he would love those people and not slave them like they did us. Like, you know, not try to use them like they used us. I
You
think.
knew about Shaka Khan?
Shaka Khan? What, the
Shaka
singer?
Zulu, I meant to say.
Yeah, the black man.
You think Shaka Khan?
Give me
What he did, you know, they say he was a sellout. They
Let
say
me-
he was a sellout.
But we're not Africans. We're Israelites. Africans actually sold Israelites into slavery.
Right. They say,
So
but
we're
that
not-
was the way, you know, the strongest survived back then.
Well-
If he conquer your tribe,
Let me show you this. Let me
and
show you
Shaka
this.
Zulu was
I
selling
always
it.
thought it's
Let me show you this.
what they're doing to you. So I
Look at
feel
this.
like we shouldn't slave nobody just as well as nobody shouldn't slave us.
Well, we about
Don't
to-
do others what they do to you.
Well,
That's
listen, let me show you something right quick, baby. See, it wasn't just, see the Arabs? And this Arab, this white man, this an African. These people aren't our people. Even though we look alike, we're not the same. What do you think they doing together? What do you think going on right here? Let me show you. Look, just
I
go
mean,
down.
they look like their
What do you-
bodyguard and something to me. They look like they.
Well, this the white man, this the African, this the Arab. And look what this white man doing to this person. You're damn right. Guess what? These two people sold us to this man. This is called the sub-Saharan slave trade. People don't know that. People only know about the transatlantic slave trade. But the Arabs and the Africans also sold
Shaka
us into
Zulu was
slavery.
selling when you know they conquer your tribe.
That's not well, they not our people. Africans, we're not
Right,
Africans.
right,
We're Israelites.
right.
All of us.
All of us. I thought all of us was people the same kind. You know?
We about to
I
get
thought
that.
we all was one.
Read that. Watch. Check this out.
God made all of us.
Hey, sis, check this out. He about to read something out the Bible for you. Check this
I
out.
thought God made all of
This
us.
is Second Ezra.
Come on, read this nice and strong for him.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
All right. God made Adam the Lord of all his creatures. Go ahead.
Of him come we all,
Everybody came out of Adam. Go ahead.
and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
God chose these people. God chose the Israelites. All right. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
God made the world for Israelites' sake. Now he's about to tell you about the other people. Go ahead.
As for the other people,
Everybody else that's not on this sign,
which also come of Adam,
they came from Adam too.
thou hast said that they are nothing.
Say that again.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Say it one more time. She didn't catch that.
It's Bible. That's
As
what
for
I'm thinking because I never.
That's the Apocrypha. That was all in this one book. But hold
I
on.
don't
After
trust
that,
the Apocrypha.
okay. Well, hold on. I'm gonna show it. It's the same thing in the regular Bible. Go ahead.
No, it's kind of worded wrong to me. I
No,
think.
go ahead.
Like, it's
I know,
kinda-
you-
It's trying to make us against each other. Like, you know, I feel like it's just telling me to do the same thing they did to us when God is not telling us
I'm
to
gonna
do
get all that for you. Go ahead. Finish it up.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle,
You said they be like a spit.
and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
If you drop a bit of that coke out of there, are you gonna be worried about it? No. Well, that's what he's saying. If
It's
it's drop,
different though. It's different. Like people interpret it different. Like, and I'm kind of really
Well,
like.
how can you
like,
get
I
that
feel like
different?
man made that Bible. Because I
Give
feel
me
like
that
God
enough.
wouldn't tell us to beef with each other. Like, you know, they messed over us in the past. They sold us.
give me
They
that
did
in,
all this. But I feel
Isaiah
like
40.
God wouldn't want us to do what they did to us. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Well,
It's
you
the
want
love.
you want me to
us
tell you?
to love everybody. It's,
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Why
it's
would they?
love.
Is this love? Hold on. Let me show you love.
No, it's not love because
Okay.
people, you know, they choose to do what they wanted to do. But I feel like God, you know, I don't think He'll want me to feel the same way that they felt about me. You see what I'm saying?
Let me show you. Let me explain to
You
you
got
what.
to show me that part in the Bible where God
All
wanted
right,
me to
give
say
me
that.
40, 15, 15, Isaiah 40 and 15. This is in the Bible. You believe in the Bible, right?
I believe in it, but I also believe in people interpret it different. Like,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
you
Like,
ain't gonna
how
be able
you
to interpret it.
I'll interpret it different from the way you, like, you know.
Okay, but listen, you ain't gonna be able to interpret it wrong because he wrote it plain.
All right,
the problem is, listen, the problem is we never read it before.
Right.
We only let a pastor tell us what it said. We never went back and read it. So you got it right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We want y'all to look at yourself. Go ahead, give me Isaiah 40, 15.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15.
Check this out.
Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
That's the same thing that is said in Second Ezra.
No,
out
I
of this
probably
book.
took it as he's
Take
telling
that.
you that the nation is like, you
No,
know,
he
he's letting
gonna-
us know that.
He gonna finish it out. Go ahead, finish it out. Start off from the top.
Verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the valley.
That's nothing. Go ahead.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for the burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing.
What deal?
All nations before him are as nothing.
That's right.
That's
'cause
saying before him.
That's
I feel
right.
like he
Before
kinda
before
interpreted
God. No, before God, he said every nation outside of this, but that's what we gave you the precept out of this book. He's saying the same thing. He's saying everybody else outside of these people are nothing to him.
I'm gonna have to get back this out there. I'm gonna have to really go read my because you know what I'm saying.
Give me Isaiah 14 and 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go read this Bible.
We studying the Bible. All we read is the Bible. The problem is, like I said, we never read. No, why? You can't make the Bible with nothing else.
Yes, you did.
Why?
I mean, I feel like they ain't they said
What
ain't
that
people
is,
said
don't make the Bible
that
with
was a
nothing else.
copy. Like people put what they wanted into the Bible.
Deuteronomy, what
and
it
you
is?
got to read all the Bibles for to get the.
You gotta say it loud. I can't hear you, James. What scripture that is?
Ask him what the Quran mean.
Yeah, well, that is a good question. You
I
know
mean,
what
I
the
don't know.
No, it actually means recite. It means recitation of the Bible.
Yeah, well.
Let me show you what the kingdom is going to look like. This is the kingdom. This is second coming of after Christ. Go ahead, give me
I
Isaiah
heard how the
14
king
and
was
1.
gonna look. I won't be there too.
Well,
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
he going to have mercy on these people because we're in sin right now. And ultimately, for you to get the kingdom, you're going to have to come back to his laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
And will yet choose Israel,
He's still going to choose these people. Go ahead.
and set them in their own land.
We're going back to Israel. That's ultimately, that's where the kingdom of heaven is actually going to be. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
The strangers are all other nations.
That's what I'm putting out.
They're gonna be there. Hold on. That's right. They're gonna be there.
Check it out. It was saying what I was saying.
That's right, but check it out. But hold on. Let her finish. Go
Come
ahead.
on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They gonna cleave to us. Go ahead.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
We gonna bring them to our place. Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them
We gonna possess them. Go ahead.
in the land of the Lord
In Israel.
for servants and handmaids.
That's what they gonna be there for. Go ahead, finish.
And they shall take them captives,
We gonna take them captive.
whose captives they were.
We were their captives.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
We gonna rule over them. That's in the Bible. We just never read it, sis. That's all we telling you. They don't want you to know the truth.
What about the house of Abraham?
This is that's the Bible. That's not even in this book. Even though this book is part of that book.
Revelation 13 and 10.
Yeah, give me that Revelation.
Back of the book,
What
sister.
that was you just read?
That was Isaiah.
14 and 1. Yeah.
I'm gonna go double back and read that.
Go to the back of the book.
No, I'm gonna go.
Revelation 13 and 10.
No, I done read the whole Revelation.
All right, listen to this
I
verse.
read the whole Revelation or whatever. So I know certain parts of. I know a little bit.
Actually,
But
the Quran talks about the children of Israel being the Lord. So that's what I'm saying.
It just confirms everything in the Bible. That's what it do.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10,
Verse 9. Go ahead and
verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity
Anybody that led these people into captivity,
shall go into
the
captivity.
same damn thing gonna happen to them. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword
They killed us with guns and knives, everything they could to kill us. Go ahead.
must be killed with the sword.
He said that's a must.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
These are the only saints according to the Bible. This is in the Bible. This is in Revelations. It's the end of the book. So that's what I'm saying. We just never read the book, sis. That's it. But let's go. Let me show you.
I mean, I feel some of the things you're saying, but I just don't feel. I don't feel the same. We not on the same page. But I can't just treat somebody how to treat me. God told me not to do it.
Give me that in
It's gonna be
what is
done.
that? BF installment that's Romans